This is an AMI This Week Extra with Grant Hardy.
I am with Andy Barrar from Get Connected on his beautiful deck, and Andy, thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for coming, Grant.
So we have this 9.7-inch iPad from Apple, and this can be used by everyone, but it is specifically targeted towards the education market.
So when it comes to the hardware, Grant, they didn't disappoint. They made sure that they had an all-day battery, so you're going to get about 10 hours of battery life, which is a good full day's classwork. Also, it's got everything you would expect in an iPad. It has an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, which is great for FaceTiming, which I think a lot of kids might use with other classrooms. It also has a fingerprint scanner, so you can have it locked towards a certain student over others, so they have some type of security and privacy. Also a fabulous screen that can do just about everything, you know, even a 3-axis gyroscope and accelerometer to work with educational apps.
You gotta really love, how versatile this device is. Whether you're a Braille reader and you pair it up with a Bluetooth Braille display, you can read, all sorts of different Braille codes, Bluetooth keyboards, switches, which are devices that might be attached to your wheelchair that you'd operate with different parts of your body. I might do a piece of homework using a refreshable Braille display and then collaborate with a sighted teacher or tutor who just needs to use the touch screen. So it's really great to pass it back and forth between a variety of students and teachers.
Magnifier lets you use your device's camera to quickly magnify things. When enabled, triple-click the home button.
You know, the fact that they're putting into a classroom, they're going to have a range of Office suites. And they give you a lot of different options. Of course, there is Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, Apple's kind of Office suite that comes with the iPad.
There are tons of accessible apps in the App Store for students with a variety of special needs. Just to give one example is Voice Stream Reader. It hooks into Bookshare, which gives eligible students practically free access to bestsellers, academic works, and a lot of other literature. And it includes features like word highlighting and audible reading to suit students with dyslexia or visual impairment so that they can do their reading in class and at home.
Chapter 1. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
Another great feature, Grant, about the iPad that has me really excited, especially when you think about the classroom, is that it has an A10 Fusion chip. Now, this is a super powerful chip that allows it to do something called augmented reality, which I'm sure you've heard of before. And basically what augmented reality is you can put virtual objects into a real world setting. For example, if I pick up this iPad, while I look on a flat surface, I can use an app like the WWF Rivers app, which uses AR, and suddenly I can see rivers on this flat surface. And so as I move it around, I can see exactly how the rivers work, how it goes right into the ocean, and how it all connects. Now, as a kid, this is going to be amazing because it puts like virtual objects inside a real world place, which makes it really exciting as an educational tool.
The iPad really has a mature and accessible ecosystem that I think is really hard to beat and that students are already probably very familiar with, especially in the accessibility community. Well, thanks for looking at this device with me. It was a lot of fun.
My pleasure, Grant.
Catch new episodes of AMI This Week, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on AMI TV.